Breaking news. Northern elders goes to Obasanjo says things are not good enough. Buhari ready to wrap up. We cannot be quiet and allow this country to go into the bin. So Northern elders, you guys know what is happening, right? That the man, when he was in position, he did nothing. How much more now that is no, I mean, he has less than, he has months to go. You think he will not do something? Yes. I beg your pardon. This man is going to do absolutely nothing. So Northern elders have gone to see, former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, to say, please, what can we do? How can we serve and, save Nigeria from the current predicament that we've come to find ourselves? Buhari is not good, no good at all. This man, I mean, is not the right person we know. We've made a mistake. The time to correct it is now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. The conveyor of the Northern Elders Forum, NEF, Professor Angola Abdullahi had led some northern elders to meet with the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, in his Abeokuta, Ogun State, the capital. Angle and his team met Olusegun Obasanjo behind closed doors on Tuesday evening to discuss issues affecting the nation, especially as it goes into the 2023 general election, saying we cannot continue like this and allow incompetent people to take over from the reins Buhari has brought Nigeria into. The nation is in a state and we must bring this nation out of the current predicaments facing her, or we will all drown with it. The time to move forward is now. And Olusegun Obasanjo, who has been Nigeria's former president, is more lively and alive than the very person who occupies the seat currently in Aso Rock. Those in the entourage include Chairman NGF Board of Trustees BOT Asha Sharif, the director of CNG Action and Mobilization Aminu Adamu. Speaking after the 2 hours closed-door meeting, Abdullahi disclosed that the country needed good tidings from the 2023 current election, which we are all envisaging. Hence, the need to strategize. Olusegun Obasanjo has been there and he did more brilliantly than the person currently occupying the seat. He has more ideas to bring this country out of the current predicament. He stressed that in spite of the age, he still deemed it necessary to contribute to the society and the country. Hence, the visit to Olusegun Obasanjo to bring perspective on who should govern the nation. He said, I don't want to stay away from Obasanjo for so many months, for years, without seeing him, especially at this period when the nation goes again to decide. We've made a mistake before, we must never repeat it. So I am visiting him to say hello and to get a briefing from him on how I feel about the nation. We also briefed him on how we felt about the nation. We compared some notes and we agreed on some grounds. While speaking, Olusegun Obasanjo on the same page with the Northern elders on issue raised, the professor reiterated, said, yes, we are on the same page with how this nation will move forward. God helping us. So, Northern elders, let me tell you something. When the chips are down, people know where to go to. When the chips are down, people know where to turn to. You may think they don't know, they know. Olusegun Obasanjo may not be like the best of persons, but trust me, I can assure you, when you have two bad, and one is better than the other. Even in the midst of two bad, one is better. One is better. I mean, if you look at it, if you follow closely what has been going on, you can see for yourself that Olusegun Obasanjo has told Atiku Abubakar, who they are in the same party, say, Atiku Abubakar, forget about this presidency. You are too old. Focus on other things. Focus on other things. Leave this presidency. Leave it. Leave this matter. Let Nigeria move forward. We cannot be marking time. He told Atiku Abubakar, and he went on to support, a man from the southeast, Peter Obi, This is just man envisaging and thinking, okay, let me support this person, because at the end of the day, you only know people with face value, what they've said to you and what you've come to believe after what they've said. But I mean, if you look at Peter Obi's antecedents, he stands a shoulder above the other contenders and those who have positioned themselves to say, we want to go for president in this area, and none of them has really told us how they are going to categorically change Nigeria or what they will bring to the table. And northern leaders were not afraid to tell Nigerians that Buhari they have is a failure. They are not afraid to tell Nigerians that they've made a mistake and they don't want to repeat such mistake again. And who is this mistake? Buhari. These are northern elders. I'm not talking about eastern elders or southeast or southwest elders. Northern elders telling Nigerians that we've made a mistake. We don't want to repeat that mistake. I want Olusegun Obasanjo to come on board. Let's look at it together. Let's strategize. How can we honestly get good leadership irrespective of party? We need good leadership. We need the youth to come on board. Enough of, the youth try to, raise up their head to say enough of this. When the youth were saying end SARS, it's people like Abakari and what the Nigerian government do. They were the ones, Nigerian governments were the ones who went against that, who began to bring, the very people that destabilized the whole grounds for which Nigerian youth were standing. They were the ones who destroyed the whole thing. Now the ball has turned on them. Here we are. So if you look at the whole thing, there is serious need for concern with regards to this nation going forward. How do we move forward? What do we do? How do we agree upon things? What's the next line of action? What should we do? What is fresh? What can we bring to the table to change the current predicament of what we are facing? There's a lot going on, and Nigerians, the issues of insecurity, economic near down, no employment. I mean, Buhari has been there for 8 years. Who was employed? Let's be honest now. Who was employed in this country? Where are the jobs? These are people who told us that they are leading. Buhari said your children will no longer look for jobs. That's a lie from the pit of hell. People are struggling here and there. The economy, things are worse off than you can imagine. Things are worse off than you can imagine. So if you look at it, what is going on, it calls for serious attention. God will help us, because we can't continue like this. We can't. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now. Bye.